Eat More to Be Happy on Wattpad with multiple hits and top-selling books that keep fans hooked. And she is also the author of Ang Mutyanang Section E. Let us all welcome on stage Miss Lara Flores. Hello, Miss Lara. There we go. Please take the center stage. Just for a quick photo opportunity, smile muna tayo for all the cameras surrounding you here in this venue. Wow, the superwoman behind this amazing, amazing masterpiece. Maraming salamat, Miss Lara. Thank you so much. We will hear more from you later. Ngayon naman guys, tawagin naman natin, of course, ang taong nasa likod ng camera. Ang direktor na magsasabuhay sa kwentong minahal nating lahat. He is a critically acclaimed director na nagbigay sa atin ng mga pelikulang Unhappy for You with Julia Barreta and Joshua Garcia at A Very Good Girl with Catherine Bernardo and Dolly De Leon. Ngayong taon naman, ladies, I can see all of your clapping guys. Guys, laksan nyo nga. He deserves the hype. Ngayong taon naman, he takes the role of directing the most awaited adaptation of Viva One, Ang Mutyanang Section E, The Dark Side. Everyone, a warm welcome to Direk Peterson Vargas. Hello, Direk. What a breath of fresh air. I'm a fan, Direk. I'm a fan. Take the center stage, Direk, for a photo opportunity. Wow. Grabe, sasabuhay ang Season 2 ng Ang Mutyanang Section E. There we go. We have Direk Peterson Vargas. We will hear more from you later, Direk. Take a seat. Feel comfortable. Okay, ngayon naman guys, ito na. Excited na ba kayo makita yung cast? Parang hindi naman, parang hindi naman kayo excited. Excited na ba kayo makita? Yeah! Wow, may mga agila nga pala sa bandang yun. I love the soprano. Ngayon naman guys, the moment that we have all been waiting for, because it's time to reunite with the most talked class, the one that started it all. Gusto niyo ba makita ulit ang Section E, ladies and gentlemen? Are you guys ready? Yeah! Eto na guys. Eto na. Wow, you know what? This is a very beautiful moment to witness kasi Season 1 is a huge success. Now, we are bound to witness another success para sa ating lahat because the faces behind the phenomenon, the cast of Ang Mutyanang Section E, The Dark Side. Let's begin. First in our lineup, she may be soft-spoken, pero hindi biro ang pinagdaanan niya. Classmate, let us all welcome Grace Justin Lim. Hello, Justin. Please take the center stage. Very, very beautiful as always. Ayan, picture. Justin, can I request you please go there? For a small photo. Deserve natin magpakita yung ganyang beauty, Justin. Come on. I wonder kung sino ba yung Grace sa Season 2. Ooh. Alright, up next, ladies and gentlemen, meet the soft-hearted and devoted lover who's always ready to give her all. She is back to steal hearts once again. Say hello to Mika, brought to life by Rafa Victorino. Very beautiful in red is Rafa Victorino. Take the center stage. There we go. I wonder kung sino Mika yung makikita natin sa Dark Side. Up next is the maldita Maarte. And of course, unstoppable Queen Bee of Section A. She is finally back, ladies and gentlemen. Brace yourselves for attitude, drama, and secrets that will shake Section E. Ladies and gents, give it up for Freya Sarah Joy. Hello, Sarah Jo. Hi, please take the center stage for a photo opportunity. Smile, smile, there we go. Our living Freya, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, alam niyo guys, she's back. Fiercer, smarter, and ready to play the game her way. Love, envy, or revenge? Hindi pa natin alam. But, you know what? One thing's for sure, ladies and gentlemen. She is about to shake Section E like never before. Give it up for Ella Hart Ryan. Hello. I wonder kung paano i-shake ni Ella yung buong Section E. I wonder what your strategies and tactics are. Tingnan natin. The Dark Side. Maraming salamat. We'll hear more from you later. Next up, guys, ay ang cool president ng Section C. This season, nakita natin ang kanyang bagong side, friendships, name it, secrets, at choices na magtutulak sa kanya sa unexpected moments. Let us all welcome back, Rocky Angela Muji! Hello, Angela. Very, very beautiful. Angela Muji in flesh, ladies and gentlemen. Smile for the camera. There we go, 1, 2, 3. Alright, guys, up next, this guy is back. At this time, mas makulit, mas mysterious, at mas protective siya kay JJ than ever. Sino ba talaga si Percy ngayon? Abangan natin niya sa Season 2. Give up for Percy JD Axie! Hello, brother dear. Take us on the stage. Ayan, mas protective na daw siya kay JJ ngayon Season 2. Let's see kung paano niya ipapakita at isa sa buhay si Percy sa Season 2. Thank you so much, brother dear. Okay, up next is a tough, smart, at may soft side na palaging sinusubok ang puso. Ang presidente ng Section A is finally back. Abangan ng twists at challenges niya this season. Give it up for Aris Andre Eliana. Hello, Andre. There you go, brother. Picture muna tayo before you go to your seat. Our living Aris in flesh, ladies and gentlemen. Now that we've had a glimpse of some of the key characters from the series, alam ko excited na kayo lahat makita kung yung mga notorious nating Section E. Ito na yung mga pinakamakakulit. They are the outcasts, the rule breakers, oh my gosh, at ang pinaka-wild na section ng ating paaralang paborito. Kaya naman tawagin natin sila, the one with all the info and a knack for stirring things up. Let's all welcome back on stage, Rory AJ Ferrer! Hello, AJ. Picture ka muna dyan. Sabi, the one with all the info and a knack for stirring things up. I wonder how are you gonna do it, brother dear. We are so excited for AJ for Season 2. Maraming salamat. Up next, he is creepy. Yep, at meron din siyang sixth sense. I'm sure kilala niyo kung sino siya. May mga nakita siya na hindi pa karaniwan, sabi nila. He is back to give us all the chills. Ladies and gents, meet Josh Kyosu Ginto. Hello, Kyosu. There we go. Ano naman kayo makikita ni Kyosu sa Season 2? Ang dami masyado na nakikita. Let's find out. Directing na natin ano ba makikita ni Kyosu this time around. Thank you so much, brother. Up next is, mysterious and full of secrets. He is back to keep us guessing. Ladies and gents, meet Mayo Daniel Ong. Hello, Daniel Ong. There we go. Picture ka muna. Take the center stage. At syempre, kung may Mayo, up next is a with a smile that can light up the entire room, ladies and gentlemen. He is the mischievous friend we all love. Say hello again to Kit Nick Galvez. Hello, Nick. There we go. The presence that can light up our Nick, brother, can I request you to please take the center stage first? Picture ka muna dyan. Flex your outfit, brother. Flex it. There we go. Boom! I love it. Maraming salamat. You know what? Up next is a tech mastermind of Section A. Pero ngayong season, hindi lang mystery ang ihahack niya, pati na rin mga puso. Make some noise for Edrix Samshof! There we go, Samshof in the house. Always with the vibe and the good energy. Smile for the camera, Sam. Ay, alam po, Tech Mastermind. Alam mo, feeling ko hindi naman nalalayo sa totoong buhay na Samshof yung Tech Mastermind eh. This guy he is that guy. Maraming salamat, Sam. Up next is the dependable secretary and chef with a big heart, ready to serve up more kilig and drama. Here is Eman Kiga de Jesus. Hello, Eman. What's up? Take the center stage, brother. Picture ka muna dyan. Okay. Up next is a singer with a playful side. Okay? And you know what? He's always ready with a song or a prank. Laging handa, aka. Hello again, Blaster Derek On. Hello, Derek. What's up? Picture ka muna dyan sa center, yes? There we go. We all love Blaster, ladies and gentlemen. Pero kung may Blaster, susunod naman, the Joker and the Romantic. Ito na siya, meet the Billion Lover Boy, Aaron. A round of applause for Michael Keith. There we go. Hi, Michael. Picture ka muna for all the cameras surrounding you right now. We are so ready for you for season 2, brother dear. Eto na. Kilala siya bilang isang ultimate risk taker. Palaging handang sumugal. Pero ngayong season, hindi lamang puso ang nakataya. Abangan kung paano niya harapin ang biggest risks of his life. Give it up for Drew Yanyan de Jesus. Hello, Yanyan. There we go. Picture ka muna yan. Before you join our ulupongs down here. You know what? This is a unique chair and table setup. Kasi mas marami tayo ngayon, mas full blast. Thank you so much, Yan. Up next, siya naman yung kaklase yung pinaka-hardworking. May mga big responsibilities. At mas malalaking gulo ang kakaharapin this season. Ooh, sino kaya ito? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Denzel Martin Venegas. Ano namang gulo ang aabot ang bibigay mo sa amin, Martin? Anong kaguluhan na naman to? Picture ka muna for the cameras, Martin. Up next, siya naman yung basketballistang foodie ng Section E. Playing Felix. 3 points naman dyan for Kurt De Los Reyes. Hello, Kurt. Picture ka muna. Smile for all the cameras. Pose, brother dear. Up next is a former playboy turned loyal boyfriend. Now even more irresistible. Ladies and gents, here is Calix, played by Ethan Din. Hello, Ethan. Picture ka muna sa center stage. Ooh, playboy turned loyal boyfriend. Tingnan natin kung paano mo isasabuhay yung role mo ngayong season 2. Thanks so much, Ethan. Up next is a calm, mature, and the voice of reason in Section E. Feeling ko green flag tong tao na to. He is back to keep everyone grounded. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome David Frostandoma. There we go, Frost. Smile for the camera. Thank you so much. Up next is a makulit yet big-hearted bunso of Section E, and he is finally back. This time with a story that will test his courage and heart. Meet the very makulit na si CN Charles Law. Hello, CN. There we go. Nation's bunso, I'd like to call him. Tama, diba? Thank you so much, Charles. You can join the boys here. And now, let's all welcome ang bago nating makakasama. Ooh, sino kaya siya, ladies and gentlemen? You know what? She's elegant. She's extra. And she's entering Section E with big energy. When I say big, it's big energy. Connections, secrets, at konting romantic tension. Abangan natin yan. Give it up for Honey Bee Rider Ren Escaño. The newest addition to the story of Amagana Section. Ipalakpakan naman natin, guys. Guys, let's all welcome Ren with applauses, with a round of applause. We are so excited for you, Ren. Maraming salamat for taking on this role. Eto na, guys. You know what? I'm sure kilala niyo siya because he is the red-haired Jap Pinoy. And he is finally back. Fiercer, deeper, and more dangerous in love. He will fight for love, even if it means losing everything or destroying it. Whose side will he take this time when the battle begins? Alamin natin yan sa pagbalik ni Yuri. Let's all welcome Robin Angeles. Robin, what's up? Hello.
Good afternoon po sa inyo lahat.
Good afternoon, Robin.
Saan din ba?
Yeah, center ka muna dyan, Robin. Picture ka muna and take this moment. Let it sink in that we are finally in the season 2 of Amagana Section ni Robin. Any message para sa lahat ng mga tao na dito ngayon?
Ayun, gusto ko lang po magpasalamat sa lahat na pupunta dito. Ito na, season 2 na. Ayan.
Ito na, dito na tayo. Robin, na-miss ko yung red hair mo,
Sa akin din na-miss ko eh.
It suits you so well. Thank you so much. Ito naman, she's back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, mas matapang, mas matalino, at handang guluhin ulit ang mundo ng Section E. Bagong chapter, bagong laban, pero she's still the same unstoppable JJ. Let's give it up for the one and only Muntia ng Section E, JJ Ashton Orgiga! Hello, hello, Ashton. Picture given for all the cameras here in this venue. Wow. The nation's Muntia is finally back. A lot has happened since season 1 and now finally we're in season 2. Ashton, any message para sa mga tao nandito ngayon and to all our friends watching online?
Sa lahat po na nandito ngayon at sa lahat po na sumusuporta sa amin online, syempre maraming salamat kasi sinamahan niyo kami simula cast reveal hanggang ngayon. Kaya thank you. Sana hindi kayo magsawa.
Of course, hindi kayo magsasawa. Dami nangyari, no, Jay? Let's see what's gonna happen in season 2. Thank you so much, Ashton. Alright, ito na pinakinaabangan ng lahat. Muling magbabalik ang ultimate hari ng mga ulupong. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for the president of Section E, ang infamous troublemaker. Pero, handa na ba siyang gawin ang lahat para sa kanyang minamahal? Tingnan natin. Welcome back, Kiefer. Give it up for the one and only Andres Mulak. Hello, Andres. What's up?
Hello. Good afternoon sa inyong lahat.
Ayan. Okay, picture ka muna dyan, Kiefer, for all the cameras here. To all our friends watching online, please share this video para mas marami pa tayong makasama sa ating media conference. Now, Andres, any message to all the fans out there globally, locally? Throw it away.
Ayun nga, I just wanted to say maraming salamat ulit to everyone that has supported ang Muntia ng Section E from around the world and especially back here at the Philippines. So thank you ulit.
Alam mo, sarap na sinabi mong around the world. Kasi around the world talaga tayo sinusuportahan, no? Wow, what a big milestone for all of us. Maraming salamat, Andres. You can now take your seat, brother dear. And now, we've got, guys, palakpakan naman natin ang buong cast ng Ang Muntia ng Section E on stage. Pero quick photo opportunity muna tayo. Can I request Direk, Lara, and of course Ashton, Andres, and Rabin. Photo opportunity muna tayo. Okay. Before we finally proceed with our question and answer, so ating friends from the press, ready na natin yung mga answers natin because I'm going to call you later one by one. Smile, 1, 2, 3. Okay guys, stay there. Can I please call in the girls to join in for a quick photo opportunity? All our beautiful women. Picture tayo. Hanggang sa palaki tayo ng palaki dito for a group photo. Yes, Andre? There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Angela Muji looks extra pretty today. Wow. Alright, stop for the cameras, ladies and gentlemen. How about let's call in the boys, no? Boys, come on. Join us for a photo opportunity. Samahan nyo kami dito, ang mga ulupong. Ang mga makukulit, ang mga rule breakers. Wow. This whole stage feels small para sa inyong lahat. Alright, smile for the cameras around you, ladies and gents. 1, 2, 3, smile. Find your places. There we go. Settled in. Boom. Smile for the camera. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Guys, can we all say Section E? 3, 2, 1, go! Section E! There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Palakpakan natin ang cast ng Muntia ng Section E. You can now go back to your seats. Maraming salamat. Okay. Eto na. Let's get to business, shall we? Okay. FYI, we are now bound to witness our much-awaited Q&A session. So members of the press who are here with us, maraming salamat una sa lahat. Pero this is your chance to ask the cast and creators about their experiences and insights into the series. The floor is now open for your questions. To our dear press and media friends, Quick paalala lamang po, a gentle reminder to ask relevant questions only. Strictly avoid sensitive and personal questions. Please remain respectful to the cast and creators. Only series-related questions will be entertained. Let's begin. First on the list, we have from Abante, Jun Lalin.
Yes, hi. Hi, Andres.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, Andres. Si Andres muna unahin ko. Andres, ang tatay mo, lalo na nung panahon ng bagets, no? Ang galing magsayaw. Siyempre, idol niya si Michael Jackson. Diba? Pero, lately, nung una hindi ka nagsasayaw hindi ka namin may nakita akong video mo na trending. Ang kulit mong magsayaw. Tinuruan ka na ba ng tatay mo? Or ikaw yan?
Ayun nga kasi, when we had the performance, the production, actually, yung day before ng show, nagpa-practice ako sa taping ko. Kaya, kasi galing ako sa Japan and then we had to do the production the very next day. Tas I wasn't able to really rehearse it. Kaya the day before, I was practicing the dance for the prod that day. Kaya I'm happy na it was okay naman sa tingin ko.
Kala ko pa naman tinuruan ka ni Aga sa Japan.
Hindi po.
Hindi po. Pero yun, anong reaction ng parents mo? It's trending.
Honestly, parang nagulat din sila kasi di pa na nakita yung sayaw ko na yung style na gano'n na 80s style. Kasi kapag sumasayaw ako, ang nakakita nila is like, yung mga dance na gusto ko, pero yung mga 80s na movements di pa nila nakita. So they were shocked a bit, but they enjoyed naman.
Yan, eto bulong-bulungan, sabi, hindi nakita ng lahat yung trending dance video mo. Pwede rin bang pasample mo ngayon?
Huwag naman ngayon, pero sa susunod, promise.
Oh my gosh, talagang si Aga dati, pag pinasample, sumusunod. Pati si Sherlyn, ang nanay mo, syempre, kilala sa di ba? Ang daming host na dance show, di ba? Sige na. Dapat keep on dancing.
One move?
Ha?
Going to isang move?
Oo, konti lang.
Susunod na lang.
Kahit lang, 10 minutes. Sige na.
Next time.
Ay, naku, parang gusto yata niya Astin sa...
Alam mo, panoorin mo na lang bagets. January 33. Makikita mo dyan.
Ay, oo.
Yan.
Pero piling ko, ikaw ba, Astin, pag hinilingan namin na sumayaw para sumunod si Andres, pagbibigyan mo ba? Sige na, Astin, unahan mo na para pagbigyan tayo ni Andres.
Sumayaw ka na.
Sige na. Sige na, para milyones din tong views na to.
Next time na lang. Promise.
Talagang hindi natin napilit, pero yan. Eto kay Direk na lang muna bago natin pilitin si Andres na sumayaw. Direk,
yes,
syempre, super successful ang mutya ng Section E.
Yes.
Di ba? Hindi ka ba na pressure na etong pagbabalik ng ang mutya ng Section E, ikaw na may hawak, di ba? Pag sobrang successful nung susundan mo, kahit paano may pressure yun, di ba?
Ay, sobra-sobra po yung pressure. Kasi especially one of the people I look up to in the industry is Direk Ted. So, following after his footsteps, what he created for this show, it's an honor at nilalaban talaga namin, Sir. So, sana ma-excite lahat dun sa ibibigay namin sa season 2.
Yan, okay. So, si Astin na lang tayo. Mukhang walang pag-asang sumayo si Andres Astin, yan. Anong dapat abangan namin dito sa pagbabalik ng mutya ng Section?
Marami po kayong dapat abangan. Isa na po din yung mga revelations, hindi lang sa akin, sa buhay ng lahat kamo, sa lahat ng cast. At hindi lang buhay ni JJ yung ma-highlight dito, pati yung ibang cast din. Kaya dapat abangan din po nila yun.
Yan, thank you.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat po, Andres. Abangan namin sa bagets yan na yung dance moves. Lambot ng katawan nito eh. Thank you so much. Up next, we have from Manila Bulletin and Tempo, Nestor Cuartero.
Hi, good afternoon. Hi. I'm here, Peterson. I'd like to ask our director, Director Peterson, your last film project, some nights I feel like walking.
Yes po.
It's quite dark, no? Now this series is titled The Dark Side, no? Is this any indication that the new series, the Mutyan ng Section E, The Dark Side, has shades of the last film that you made?
Ayun, actually, ang hula ko nga po, Sir Nestor, is precisely that, no? Na parang kaya bumagay din na I took the role of the director for The Dark Side kasi I've done some pretty dark films, dark comedies like A Very Good Girl, aside from the romances. So yes, I think from Lara's I really applaud the idea that, diba, we had so much fun getting to know these characters sa season 1. Sobrang maloloko, sobrang rowdy, these chaotic boys, but this time we're going deeper. We're visiting their traumas, their backstories. So talagang aabangan din natin yung darker side ng kwento. Yes, Sir Nestor.
How dark?
How dark? Paano ba? Well, it's an exciting kind of dark kasi it's really getting to know the characters that the audiences have come to love. So yun naman siya.
Thank you. I have a question for Andres. I've always thought of this question. Hi, Andre. There is a saying that lightning doesn't strike twice. Anong masasabi mo doon?
So lightning doesn't strike twice. Anong konteksto po? Saan?
You come from a family of movie stars, starting from Amalia Fuentes, your father Aga, the brothers of Amalia, your cousin Nino. Lightning doesn't strike twice. What can you say about that?
Well, I strongly believe that in terms of when you say lightning doesn't strike twice, I believe as a human or per person, we all have a belief of what our destiny should be or what we feel like we can achieve in our lives, right? And even when they say lightning doesn't strike twice, mahirap ulitin, mga ganun, I think it's really important that you know what's destined for you, and if you really believe that you can achieve great things, I really believe that if you set your mind to it, you really can. So ayun po.
Salamat. Thank you.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat po. Up next, we have from Manila Times. Let's have Tessa Mauricio.
Yes, hello, I'm over here. I just wanted to clarify yung sinabi sa atin ng magaling na host natin early out this December, and then second part will come out in June. When we talk about parts, do you mean it's 2 seasons or 2 volumes?
There will be a mid-season break. So it means po that we will show the first half of the season this year until next year, early next year. And then part 2 will come after. And in a way, para ma-excite din po. Kasi bibitinin talaga namin sila dun sa part 1 where the mid-season stops. Ayun
And I
po.
suppose Andres is going to be very busy also with Baguettes, correct? For the next coming weeks.
Yes.
But anyway, ang tanong ko naman, maybe kay Andres and Ashton also, this is picking up on what we've seen in the video earlier, and then what Andres said, your message to the rest of the world, not just the Philippines. What have been the best responses, and from which countries nanggaling yon from fans of Mutyan ng Section E that has become memorable to both of you? Maybe ladies first, Ashton, nababasa mo ba yung responses from around the world? Which country and what has been very memorable sa'yo na reaction ng fans elsewhere?
Siguro kung masasabi ko is yung pinaka tumatak po talaga sa akin is yung mga edits po talaga nila. Nag-e-effort po talaga sila na parang mag-edit, tapos alam niyo po yun, nakatulong din po kasi yun para i-promote din po yung show namin. Kasi yun yung kinagulat namin ng season 1 na parang na-expect namin yung edits na from here lang sa Philippines, ganyan. Tapos, iba na yung lingwahe, parang nagpapansin ko na yung yung parang noodles na yung ano, yung mga sa mga India, di ba? Grabe po, oo, grabe. Nagulat talaga kami, hindi namin nina-expect, kaya sobrang thankful talaga kami. Kasi promise kami po lahat talaga, parang happy lang kami na nagka-work. And yung tinanggap kami ng tao dito sa Pilipinas, tapos mas tinanggap pa din kami ng tao sa ibang bansa, sobrang bonus po talaga.
And then this, specifically in Spain, have friends of yours seen Mutya ng Section A? And have they said anything about your hit of a show?
Mainly my closer friends in Spain, the ones that I still keep in touch with. Yes, they ask me about how work is going and how good that Mutya is doing really, and talagang they're just happy for me, I guess, and di namin talaga expect for any of this to happen. As a cast talaga from day one, we just wanted to put out a good show for everyone to enjoy really, and Ate Laura really wrote such a wonderful story talaga, and we're blessed to say that we get to really portray these characters in such a beautiful story, and I think that's why fans around the world really enjoy ang Mutya ng Section E, because it goes beyond the story din minsan. It's really about the friendship of the Ulupongs and everyone in the class, and that's why I think it also was able to get support from countries like in India and in Saudi, so it's sobrang natutuwa po.
Well, congratulations. You really put Viva One on the map. No? So congratulations to the entire team.
Well deserved. Maraming salamat po. Up next, let's have from Pelikula Mania, Naz Tabares.
Hello, for Direk Peterson and kay Ren, bilang bagong mga salta sa series, paano naging welcoming yung buong cast sa inyo? And
ako na. Well, I was lucky to meet them early on in the process. So nagkaroon ng mga workshops. And sila kasi kumbaga parang when you see these boys together, this cast together, ikaw na mag-a-adjust sa kaguluhan nila. So parang kumbaga naahawa ka dun sa energy nila. Yun, fortunately, I've worked with a lot of young actors. So parang ako, nakikibagets din. kahit hindi na bagets. So I think with this family, they never let us feel na outsiders kami. Kasi parang gano'n naman siya. Kaya siguro, even the show itself has that vibe na you're just welcome to be part of this crazy gang.
Yes, actually same with Direk po. Nung pumasok ako sa show, nung meet and greet namin lahat, parang hindi ko first time na makasama yung mga tao. Kasi majority sa kanila hindi ko pa po nakaka-work. Pero yung iba sa kanila naka-work ko na. So, pina-feel nila sa akin na parang hindi ako bago, parang hindi ako transferee, parang ganon. It's really warm. Tapos lahat parang kachika ko kagad, ganon. Hindi ko na-feel na out of place ako. And ginamit ko din yon para maging comfortable enough din ako sa first taping day namin, kahit na grabe yung adjustments, of course, kasi iba talaga yung kaba and yung kailangan mong ibigay kapag first day. So parang nakatulong din yun na ka-close ko si Ashton, tapos nakakausap ko si Andres, kahit na first time ko sila ma-meet, ang saya din. And I'm so grateful actually dito sa team na to, kasi kahit sobrang successful nila, parang hindi mo ma-feel yun sa kanila, parang walang nasa ere, walang nakalutang. So lahat sila very humble, and I'm so grateful na sila yung kasama ko dito and nakasama ko sa show na.
thank you for Ashton, Andres, and kay Robin. Ano yung masasabi niyong dark side ng characters niyo and paano niyo siya ma-justify?
Para sa akin po, siguro yung dark side ng character ko is yung mga revelations na malalaman niya. Malalaman niya sa family niya, and hindi na sa family niya, kundi sa section din. Yung plano nila para kay JJ, yung mga ganun po. And dito, siguro, papakita dito kung paano maapektuhan at kung paano tatanggapin ni JJ, kung paano niya i-handle yung mga revelations na nalaman niya.
Para sa character ko naman kay Kiefer, I think the biggest revelations para sa kanya naman is his problems with his family, talagang what he went through through his childhood and how that affects how he is as a person in the story now that we see. I think that's really the essence of what his dark side is really his upbringing and his life story. So yan ang makikita mo sa season 2 po.
Ako naman po para kay Yuri, makikita nyo kung gaano siya ka-manipulative dito. Makikita nyo na gagawin niya lahat para makuha niya si JJ and parang papakita niya dito kung ano, na mas better siya kay Kiefer ba. Yung parang gagawin niya lahat para may pakita yun kay JJ.
All good, yeah. Maraming salamat po. But I want to welcome once again Direk and of course Ren. Welcome to the club sa Section E. Yeah, finally, di ba? Up next to ask a question, of course, from Random Republica, Miss Kate Adahar.
Hi, good afternoon. My question is for Ren. Ren, we're used to seeing you sa more serious roles, ganyan. Kumusta yung experience mo doing this? And can you share more about your character?
Nakahinga po ako ng maluwag. Ganun yung feeling na parang, ay, finally. Pero it doesn't mean naman na petics or hindi ka nag-effort. Siyempre, ibibigay mo pa rin yung 100% mo. Pero it's really different po kasi nanggaling ako sa action and very drama. Lumuhod ka sa lupa. Tapos ito yung naging next show ko. So parang for me, parang may hinga and very refreshing. And nakakatuwa na nalagay ako dito kasi very ano siya eh, parang mapapakita ko din yung ibang side and makakapag-explore ako well with my character. So, yun, and I'm so very excited and looking forward na ma-shoot na namin yung mga scenes kasi marami talagang kaabang-abang.
Thank you. And for Robin, you're back to sporting your red hair. Kumusta yung experience after having done Werewolf tsaka Drake Palma?
Ano po, ang saya kasi sunod-sunod. Yung parang kailan lang inihiling ko lang po na magkaroon ako ng project, magkaroon ako ng trabaho. Kahit mag-talent pa lang po muna ako, gano'n. Tapos ngayon bigla, tuloy-tuloy. Yung parang hiniling ko lang na sana magkatrabaho ako kahit di na ako matulog, kahit di na ako magpahinga. Pinagbigyan po ako ni Lord, hindi na po talaga ako natutulog ngayon. Ayun. Kaya nagpapasalamat po ako kay Lord and sa lahat ng mga boss at sa lahat ng mga taong sumusuporta sa akin. Ayun po.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much po, Miss Kate. Up next, we have from Abante, Roldan Castro.
Good afternoon from Abante tonight. Robin, ang laki na nagawa ng serye na to sa'yo, sa popularity mo. Mabutit hindi ka, nagdalawang isip na pumayag ulit na sumali dito sa season 2.
Opo.
Kasi siyempre may ka-love team ka na tapos sa Mutya may, kumbaga nasa love triangle ka.
Opo. Ito pong project na to talaga, sobrang malaking pasasalamat po ako sa project na to. Wala po ako dito sa kinaupuan ko ngayon kung wala to, and wala po lahat talaga. Hindi dahil sa Modiana Section E. Kaya sobrang laki pong pasasalamat ko sa lahat ng tao, Andres, Ashton, sa lahat po na tumulong sa amin. Maraming salamat po. And kahit may ka-love team na po ako ngayon, parang open naman po kami ni Angela. Parang kahit anong project po na ibigay sa amin, gagawin po talaga namin.
Pero walang twist na yung love team nyo dito sa Modiana Section E.
Wala pa, Ate Lara, no? Wala pa po. Wala pa po. Ayun, salamat po.
Thank you. Direk, gaano yung challenge mo dito sa dami ng mga bagets na i-direct mo? Paano po yun?
Actually, swerte po ako kasi si Directed na ang nakapag-assemble, nakapagpiga, nahihanda ang mga bagets. So I think, I've been hearing from their collaborators from season 1 na actually proud daw sila sa mga boys, kila Ashley, sa mga girls, na talagang nag-level up yung discipline, yung, di ba, na ngayon, hindi na kasing gulo. Joke lang. Magulo pa rin, pero disiplinado. Ayun.
Pero ano na-discover mo sa love team ni na Astin at saka ni Andres?
Ano ba na-discover ko?
Kinikilig ka ba sa dalawa?
Ay, naku. Ang mga tao sa tabi ng Video Village, ewan ko kung naririnig nyo rin ako minsan. Kasi ano naman po ako, hindi ko tinatago ang reaction ko each time na nagtitake. Kasi feeling ko din effective, di ba sir? Pag ayun. So, meron talaga. Kapag napapanood mo pa lang sa rehearsal, there's really something about this tandem that just really clicks and works. But also because they're very hardworking. I love working with them, with all of them. But yun, of course, si Ashtin and si Andres, they carry the show with sobrang dami nilang scenes every day. I really love the idea that they look out for each other, not just with each other, but with the rest of the cast. So may ganun kasi silang quality about their tandem. Yun.
Okay, thank you, Direk. At siyempre sa Astres, may pressure ba sa inyo saka nung malaman yung may season 2 itong serye nyo since successful na yung season 1?
Sa pressure naman po, parang sa tingin ko, kahit anong work meron, kailangan may pressure talaga. Kasi kung walang pressure, you're not, you won't be as inclined to give it your all. Pero, ayun nga, really the emphasis talaga is we just want to make a show that everyone can enjoy. And the storyline on its own is very beautiful, and with the right production team, with Direk P and our producer, Miss Iris, talagang, I believe that because of how complete we are as a unit, as a cast, talagang di kami napapressure ngayon. Parang we're enjoying the whole process, and I think yan ang pinaka-importante talaga. Kapag nag-i-enjoy yung proseso ng shooting and the whole project on its own, I think everything will follow.
Ako po, una ko pong na-feel nung nalaman namin magkakasisa to. Siyempre, excitement. And kasi ako hindi lang ako, for sure silang lahat din na sobrang lapit din talaga na nila sa section E. Kasi sobrang, ang dami talagang na-open opportunities na doors, hindi lang sa akin, kundi sa aming lahat. And nalaman namin na magkakasisa to, sobrang happy kami. And of course, may pressure po na naramdaman. Kasi parang, alam mo yun, sana mahalin pa rin. Kasi ang tagal namin na-stop. So, naisip namin, nagsawa na ba yung iba? Or kapag tinuloy ba namin to ng ganun katagal na yung gap, na-excite pa ba sila? Ganun. Pero, na-realize ko parang, as long as ina-enjoy mo, mas mabibigay mo kasi yung best mo. And kapag binibigay mo yung best mo, mas ma-feel ng audience na nag-enjoy ka lang. Mas ma-enjoy din nila yung papanood nila.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much po. Up next, can we have from Philstar, Ms. Dalian Carvajal.
Hello, for Rabin, what can you say about the brewing rivalry between you and Andres? Kasi yung fandom niyo parang rabid fans, yung nakaka-apekto ba yun sa friendship niyo ni Andres? Or it's a healthy competition?
Ako po, hindi. Parang pagbalik po namin na magte-taping na kami ng Mutya, parang na-miss pa nga po namin yung isa't isa eh. Talaga doon sa workshop po, may workshop po kasi kami kay Miss Ana Fileo. Napag-usapan po namin yan kung nagbabasa-basa ba ako, ganyan-ganyan. Kasi simula po nung nagsisimula pa lang kami ng ang Mutya na Section E, sinasabi sa akin ni Andres, parang sinasabi ko po sa inyo lahat na parang kuya ko talaga yan. Kasi tinuturo talaga sa akin yan na huwag kang magbabasa ng mga comments masyado, ganyan-ganyan, para di ka naapektuhan. Kaya nung sa workshop namin, napag-usapan po namin yan na meron talagang times na may nababasa akong mga comments, tapos minsan nalulungkot po ako. Tapos parang ni-remind po niya ako dun sa workshop na yun na okay, game na ulit tayo, shoot na ulit tayo, huwag kang magbabasa-basa ng mga comments masyado para di na naapektuhan. Yun po, okay po kami.
What can you say, Andres?
Ayun nga, sa tingin ko din, like, when we come to work talaga, we're all friends, really, and that's what was the beauty of ang Mutya ng Section E, talaga was the bond with everyone in the cast, and I think that's what brought the magic, really, and kahit naman nag-aaway sila minsan, it's important to try not to look into it too much talagang, because at the end of the day, we're all friends, really, and we enjoy each other's company, so parang, really, at the end of the day, I don't see it that there's a rivalry, in all honesty. I see that they're just very supportive and they just want the best for us, and ayun.
They're just fans, being fans, mga supporters. And for the rest of the cast, no, kasi yung title, Dark Side. So how do you handle your dark side in real life?
Rafa, you want to start? All the ladies here sa likod, yeah?
Ano po ulit yung question, sorry?
How do you handle your dark side?
Paano ko siya na-handle? Sa sarili ko lang, hindi ko siya, ano bang tawag doon? Parang pinapa-feel sa iba yung dark side ko kasi alam kong, ano ba? Sige. Kasi marami na din akong dark side na din sa sarili, pero hindi ko siya ina-expose. Parang hindi ko siya share kasi nahandle ko siya sa sarili.
Yes, you wanna keep it to yourself.
Yes, pinag-pray ko na lang, like kinakausap yung sarili ko, lahat ng problema ko, like yun. Ganun ko siya inahandle yung dark side.
Parang good energy lang all the
Yes,
way.
ayoko kasi ng puro bad energy. Gusto ko, pinapakita ko lang sa kanila na kahit may problema ko or meron akong negative energy, gusto ko positive pa rin yung pinapakita ko sa kanila.
I love that. I love that for you, Rafa. Sarah! Dark side.
Personally, for the dark side in real life, I don't really mind it as much. I try not to mind the dark side. Yeah, I just try to surround myself with friends, with like a good support system, family. I try to surround myself with positivity. You know, it's important that we don't mind the negativity that that surrounds us. So, you know, just focus on the good and
Always, always. That's very Sarah Jo. Yes, Art.
It's nice to acknowledge your dark side. Acknowledge it, face it, and then surround yourself with positivity. Pray to God. Listen to good music. Clean maybe. It makes you feel better.
That works.
Diba?
That works, I have to say. Angela.
You know, Heart's right. You have to really acknowledge your dark side. You have to face it. You have to be self-aware. Because sometimes we tend to be defensive about it. When people point it out, you become defensive and, no, I'm not like that. But you really do have to face it so you can change and be better. Yes.
I love that.
So, yeah. So you have to accept yourself for who you are.
Beautiful.
Kasi the dark side balances the good side. Yan ang yan.
That's right. Befriend your dark side. Kaibiganin mo yun. Yes?
Yeah, it's part of it's part of life talaga. So, lagi mo lang tatandaan bakit ka nandito. So, kung magpapalamon ka doon, para saan ba kung ba't mo ginagawa doon, diba? So, dapat hindi ka magpatalo. And of course, nandiyan mga friends mo, your family. It's really okay to not be okay. Just seek help. It's really important to talk to your friends. Diba? And embrace it. Para sa akin i-embrace mo. Kasi part yan para mag-grow ka as a person.
I love that. Thank you so much. Yes, Justin.
Sa akin naman, you have to accept it. Kasi weather lang naman talaga yung buhay. Paminsan bumabagyo, di ba? Oh, bagyo. Paminsan maaraw. So you have to accept it. And then pag na-accept mo siya, mas maraming blessings na dumadaan.
Panahon lang yan.
Panahon lang talaga yan. Kaya dapat happy lang. Enjoy lang tayo. Ganyan.
I love that. Thank you so much, girls. How about the boys? Yes, of course. Who wants to start? Derek.
Si Ethan. Parang maganda talaga marinig ko yung Ethan.
I think may ready sagot si Ethan. Ethan.
For me po, you just really have to face that there's always gonna be a dark side. Parang may, in life po, may good side din po, so may dark side. So for me, you just have to face it. Like what they all said, you have to face it. And you have to, actually embrace mo nga eh. Kasi parang for me, kailangan, dun ka matututo sa buhay. And I think that's about it. Yeah. Yun po.
Thank you. Charles?
Charles.
Parang nasabi kasi lahat ng nasasabihin ko, pero yun, I try to focus on the good things. Sa life talaga, there's a lot of dark stuff na nangyayari. And we have to face it. So, yun siguro. Focus on the good things. Enjoy lang. Okay, ikaw.
Gusto ko yung in-rehearse na isasabihin niya, yun din sila.
MK?
Yes, Kuya, I got you. I got you. I think for me, I think it's always good to remember that in every darkness there's always a light. You just gotta find the right spot. You're not always gonna see what's ahead of you. You're not gonna know what the world or the universe throws your way. You're not always gonna be prepared, but you just gotta find the light and you'll be there.
Sabi ko.
Find the light. Yes, Derek.
Ayun, kagaya na sinabi ni Michael, turn the lights on. Pero kasi, may gila yung buhay, no? As much as possible, I try not to party sa bad stuff sa life. Enjoy lang lagi. Happy lang.
Yes, Martin Venegas.
Ayun, siyempre, di naman natin maiwasan magkaroon ng dark times sa life natin. Ayun, nasasabi na lahat eh. Ako kasi personally, nag-pray lang ako kay God na guide ako sa tama. And ayun, makipag-hang sa friends, sa family. Tapos ito si Sam Show, lagi ako na-advise na ito pag nag-rant ako sa mga problems ko. So, sobrang galing mag-advise ito ni Sam Show. Kaya kung sa inyo guys, kung may problema kayo sa buhay nyo, i-chat nyo si Sam Show. Okay.
Sam Show sa Instagram, pwede mag-message kay Sam Show sa IG for advices. Yes, Sam Show.
Si Barton talaga. So, yun lang, like everyone said everything, like there are good days, there are bad days, but then, at the end of the day, we have to go through the wound itself to heal it, and that's the dark side. And it's important that we heal in life, and God is the best healer. He is the one who can, bring us out of the dirt. So, just pray every time, and have faith in God, and walk by faith, not by sight. Amen.
Always and forever. Yes, Kersu.
So, yun, embrace nyo lang yung dark side, siyempre. So, normal naman yun sa buhay. Normal naman yun sa buhay na yung dark times, pero yun, mas okay din na may mga surroundings ka na positive. Friends, family mo, and mga loved ones.
Support system. Yes, JD.
Ako din, agree din ako sa sinabi ng lahat. Parang nasabi nga nila lahat. Yeah, I agree to embrace your dark side kasi sometimes that makes you stronger, diba? It makes you who you are today. And yeah, just pray, lift it up to God. And siya naman kasi talaga yung nakakaalam ng lahat, diba? Hindi natin pwede i-share lahat ng dark side natin sa mga pamilya, sa kaibigan. So yeah.
Thank you. AJ?
For people, you should, like what the girl said, you should acknowledge for your dark side because everybody is not perfect and everybody has imperfections. Without those imperfections, we won't be human. And that's our imperfections. Yeah, should be proud of our dark sides, right?
Yeah. Mic drop for AJ. Yes, Ding.
They all have valid points and ayun nga, face your dark side kasi that's where you'll learn in life and ayun, just surround yourself with positive energy para ma-cast out yung bad side.
You live and you learn. Yes, Nick.
Parang halos lahat sinabi na ng iba eh. Hindi ko na alam sasabihin ko eh. Pero ayun nga, sabi nga nila na hindi ko na alam sasabihin ko kasi sinabi na eh. So yung like sabi nga nila, lahat naman tayo ng mga dark side. So mawala rin na sabi lang ako sa family ko, may problema ko sa mga friends ko. Ayun, marami lang tayo magdasal. Panginoon.
Hi, Keegan.
Hi. So ayun, sinabi na lang na
bilang sa akin, personally, syempre normal yan, dadaan tayo sa dark side. Personally, yung ginagawa ko, I talk to myself, I pray to God, and kahit pa paano, sinusurround ko yung sarili ko sa mga bagay na makakatulong sa akin in the future. Ayun, learn from mistakes. Yun, sabi niya, listen to positive music. Yun lang.
Thanks, Kids. Andre.
Yun po, so, kada dark side po kasi naniniwala ako na meron din pong bright side. Kaya huwag sana natin kakalimutan na sa bawat dilim, ay may naghihintay sa ating liwanag.
Yes.
Thank you!
Nice. Frost.
CJ, what else did I say? I mean, I agree with everyone. Everyone has very good points. I'm sure you've all absorbed that. My only addition is go for a walk.
That is true. That is true. Yes, Kurt.
For me, I believe that everyone has a dark side, and I handle my dark side to learning from it. I let my dark side mold my character to be a better person, and yun po. Thank you po.
There we go. And last but not least, Yanga Jesus.
What they said po, thank you.
Ay, joke lang.
Ang bilis.
Ayun po, since nasabi na nila lahat, yun nga, embrace natin dark side natin. And may natutunan kasi ako kay Miss Ana Pideo sa mga workshop natin.
Tell us.
Which is yung being grounded, yung magkakaroon ka ng zero state. So whenever you go, kahit saan kayo pumunta, kunwari, workplace, sa school, you have different emotion where you go sa mga places na yan. So always come back kung saan ka nanggaling. Kumbaga, zero state. Before I go to any other places, I return home. So sa home ko, I'm 0%. And when I go to other places, I learn all of these emotions and I leave it there. Yun lang po. Thank you.
We are taking notes, guys. Parang pakalapin natin ng mga sagot ng bawat isa. Wow, napakaraming words of wisdom. Thank you so much.
Ako na Andres and Ashley.
Yes po.
Baka they want to answer.
How do I deal with my dark side? Ayun nga, parang nasa akin na lahat. So, prayer talaga. Yun lang talaga ang para sa akin is what guides me in my life. Instead of course, my parents guide me then, my family, they're always there, my friends are there to support. But I think really the biggest and most important factor in the drive and why I do things really is prayer. Because kahit minsan kapag nahihirapan ako at aminin ko din nahihirapan talaga ako sa work, I just stop for a moment and pray. And mas lalo kapag if it's too much for me, I always like to think about the good things in life talaga. Really view what little things around you are a blessing to you. Kasi minsan we take for granted the small things in our day-to-day life. Pero, yun, I think really just to look for the brighter side. Yeah.
Yes. Alright. Ashton?
Ako din, prayer din. Kasi maliit or malaking problema, dinadasal ko talaga. Kahit yung tipong, Lord, gisingin niyo po ako bukas ng 6 a.m. ganun. Dinadasal ko yun. Kasi kapag, ayun, sabi nila, i-acknowledge mo. Kasi pag di mo i-acknowledge, hindi ka magiging aware. Paano mo masasolve kung hindi ka aware? So i-acknowledge mo, pag-pray mo yun, tapos i-surrender mo kay Lord.
Yes.
Robin?
Ako naman po, aminado naman ako na marami akong dark side. Pero dahil sa mga tao sa paligid ko po, ang dami ko din po natututunan and mas napapalapit po ako sa Diyos. Ngayon, kaya ano po, mas nababago ko na po yung dark side ko. Yun po.
There you go. Maraming salamat. At parang naman natin, guys. And our Mr. Section E is naging pageant pala. Maraming salamat, guys, for all of your insights. And may I call in from Inquirer, Alan Policarpio.
Hello, good afternoon. A question for Direct Peterson. Listen ko lang kanina yung question about yung what do you see about yung sa chemistry, but let's include na rin yung sa si Robin. Silang tatlo. What do you think make them forward?
Silang tatlo. Ayun, I think ang ganda nga nung casting nung season 1 kasi parang physically pa lang nakikita mo rin yung vibe nung tandem ni Ash and ni Robin as JJ and Yuri and what the JJ and Kiefer tandem is as well. So I think, kaya siya masaya makita at mapanood. Kasi iba yung nabibigay, ibang flavor yung nabibigay. And I think with season 2, no, parang actually when I was reading the script, yung book ni Lara and then the scripts, parang I think ang bago dito na ngayon natin makikita is kung paano maging kilig tong dalawang to. Diba? Yung talagang parang kilig na parang pang high school. Yun yung na-excite ako nung binabasa ko siya. Tapos with JJ and Yuri naman, it's really how they handle the seriousness and gravity ng situation nila. Since they're coming from an engagement at their age. So, mas seryoso, yung drama is really there at ibibigay talaga nila yun. So, yun siya.
And parang how do you plan? Kasi nga like you said earlier, yung first season was very lighthearted.
Yes.
You can just enjoy, get to know the characters. How are you approaching yung kumbaga shift dun sa parang theme or dun sa maturity no?
Yeah. I think may balance talaga. Kasi especially when I reviewed season 1, it took me like 2-3 days to watch it overall. Kasi nga the energy, di ba? Yung energy of watching the show. Ang saya niya i-binge watch. So dito, hindi naman mawawala yun at all. Actually, parang lalalit lang din talaga pagtingin natin sa characters without losing the spirit nung season 1. Or what made season 1 so successful, so watchable, and so great. Yeah.
And lastly na lang for Ashlyn, Andres, and Robin, do you think nakatulong din na after season 1, you did your respective projects, nag-iba-iba kayo mga series and films, tapos ngayon babalik kayo? Do you think nakatulong yun?
Opo, sobrang nakatulong yung mga ginawa ko pong projects kasi ang dami ko po natututunan kasi gusto ko po sa bawat project na ginagawa ko may bago akong matututunan. Sobrang dami ko rin po natutunan kay Direk Ted, kay Direk Chris, ngayon may matututunan po kay Direk Peterson, di ba? Kaya parang buti na lang talaga may mga ginawa po ako before mag-book 2. Kasi sa book 2 talaga medyo mas mahihirapan po talaga kami dito. Kung sinalang po kami ng agad-agad, feeling ko po mahihirapan talaga ako. Yun po.
Okay. Andres?
Ako naman, I really believe talaga with what's happened this last year, the past projects, I really feel like each time I've gotten the chance to work on a new project, talagang I learn a lot. And the best thing about this job is with those learnings I get to apply it sa next project. So feeling ko talaga like sana I'm getting better, and I really feel like as time goes by, it's just all about learning and learning slowly. Kung anong pwede i-improve, anong pwede i-bawas sa mga work and all, but I really think that because of the experiences on being on set and the hours, it accumulates talaga. Mas nagiging comfortable kami sa season 2. So, ayun.
And Ashlyn?
Ako ganun din po. Yung season 1 nakatulong sa akin para magawa ko ng maayos yung minamahal. And yung minamahal nakatulong sa akin para mas magawa ko ng maayos yung season 2. Kasi alam niyo po yung bawat project parang may matututunan ka. Hindi lang about sa sarili mo kung paano ka makakahugot or kung ano yung mga makakatulong sa'yo, kundi may natututunan din po ako sa mga tao na kasama ko. Kaya malaking tulong din po talaga yun.
Okay, thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Sir Alan. Up next is from PEP, Romel Gonzalez.
Yes, hello. Before ako mag-question, gusto ko na i-congratulate si Direk Peterson for winning Best Cinematography sa IFA Film Festival sa Malaysia. Congratulations, Direk.
Thank you so much.
Okay, pero hindi sa'yo yung question.
Okay lang po.
Congratulate kita kasi bilin-bilin na Pilar Mateo. My question is for Andres and for Andre. Kasi sa buong cast, kayong dalawa lang ang showbiz royalty. Kayong dalawa yung galing sa showbiz fan. How was working together? Marami ba kayong eksena na magkasama? Nagba-bonding moments ba kayong dalawa? Andres, sige Andre, you go first.
Actually po, super laking bagay din po nun kasi yun talaga yung nag-bond sa amin kasi nakaka-relate kami sa mga certain situations, saka lalo po ng workshop, tropa yan.
Oo. Ako din, sasabihin ko talaga si Dre. Parang may ibang connection kami kasi alam mo, galing talaga na my father was able to work with his mom, tapos ngayon we're working together, kaya nag-bond kami doon talaga na parang brothers kami ganun. You know, and really our friendship is it's a great one, no, Dre?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Nayaya ka na ba ni Andre na mag-car racing? Andres?
Di pa, Dre, di pa ako na-invite.
Let's go.
Oh, yun, na-invite.
Ayun, and so para sa inyong dalawa pa rin, tingin nyo ba advantage or disadvantage yung pareho kayong showbiz royalty?
Ako naman, I wouldn't say it's a disadvantage or I wouldn't say it's advantage either. You know, I wouldn't want to label it in any way. Talagang, at the end of the day, the effort and the work that we put in is not something that our parents do, diba? Our parents are the ones that show up on the set. That's us talaga. And the effort that we give is what we receive, and that's what I strongly believe in.
I agree din with what Andres said. And I believe po na it could be a disadvantage, it could be also an advantage. Pero just like Andres said, we would also like to be equal. Kasi parang ano lang po yun just a tag na parang, yeah, we're anak po ng ganito, ganyan. Pero at the end of the day, it's still our push as ourselves kung paano po namin ilalabas yung mga sarili po naming talents. Pero syempre thankful kami na royalty po kami. Tapos syempre, yun po, thankful lang po talaga ako.
Ayun, and thank you guys. And for my final question for today, kay Miss Lara Flores, the writer of course. Miss Lara, saan ka mas nahirapang isulat? Yung first part o itong second? Bakit po?
Kasi kailangan ko na silang pag-away-awayin. And yung band na ginawa ko sa book 1, so parang ang hirap i-frame nun. So someone nakagaya ko na marami rin kaibigan, iniisip ko na what if awayin ko to? So parang gano'n, nilagay ko yung sarili ko sa situation nila. So parang ang hirap. Tapos nag-iisip ako na ano pag-aawayan nito, anong magiging topic ng gulo nila. So dun medyo napaisip talaga ako sa pag-aawayin ko ba? May ganun pa. Tapos yun, nairaos ko naman po. Hanggang sa nakarating na ng book 3. And ayun,
so tapos na rin yung book 3?
Actually, tapos na po siya, pero kailangan ko siya i-revise. Dahil aminado po ako, nawala ko yung voice ni JJ sa sinusulat ko. So kailangan ko siya i-revise.
Okay. Sa lahat ng characters ba, meron bang isang character na masasabi mong ikaw na ikaw yon?
Actually, hindi po kasi kalat yung ano ko yung attitude. Pero siguro po si JJ kasi mapagmura din po ako noon. At yun, may katakawan din, saka maparkada sa lalaki before. Kaya yun, parang si JJ po.
Ayun, anyways, congratulations everyone and thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's have from Kapatid Insider, Rob Kalua. Hello, hello.
Good afternoon po, Direk. Ito po ba yung first time na magdidirect kayo for a digital series?
Sorry po. Sorry.
Ito po ba yung first time nyo magdidirect for a digital series?
Yes. Yes.
Okay po. Ano po yung immediate reaction nyo po nung nalaman nyo na kayo po yung magdidirect ng season 2?
Actually, correction pala. I already did the DL series in 2020, but that was during the pandemic. So ito yung parang full-blown on-site production. So I still treat it as a first. Tapos, yung reaction.
Immediate reaction niyo po nung nalaman niyo na kayo po yung mag-edit?
Ako feel ko sobrang swerte talaga. Kasi it was our AT, associate producer, si Iris Lee, who pitched me as the possible director. And actually, matagal ko na itong pinapangarap kasi nagkaroon na rin ako ng meeting with sila Boss Val. Way back, like I think 2019, 2020, doon lang pandemic. And I've always expressed my desire to make a youth show. So, kasi feeling ko doon talaga ako mas nagko-connect with. So, yeah.
Follow up lang po. Correct me if I'm wrong, nai-direct nyo na rin po yung Don Bell dati, di ba? For Uninconvenient Love.
Yes.
Ano po feeling na after ng Don Bell, may i-direct ulit kayong fastest rising love team through Ashless?
Yun nga, actually, yun nga, parang natutuwa ako kasi parang I think when I got to work with Don Bell, that was after their success sa Is Into Her. So, ito parang after din ng success ng Amutya ng Section E. So, I really see their drive and parang when you get up close kasi dun sa magic of what makes them successful, ang priceless din nun. To be able to have a hand in that and to contribute to that. So yeah, sana nag-enjoy kayo sa ating collaboration and I hope magtuloy-tuloy pa. Sana pelikula. Oh!
Yeah. And for Ashton and Andres, may pinapakot na question yung isang fan niyo. Sabi niya, since AMC 2 will be much heavier and much darker than the first season, marami rin changes with JJ and Kiefer. How do you prepare the nuances of the characters without losing the essence of Jayfer na minahal nila nung season 1?
Ako siguro, nagsistick lang ako dun sa script. And bukod doon, tinatanong din namin sila direct kung tama ba yung pinapakita namin, yung mga nuances ba, okay ba. Eh kung hindi naman, nandyan naman lagi si direct para i-guide kami pabalik.
Yeah, yun nga din. Parang, I think really the essence of the Jayfer tandem talagang, of course, it's what we do for the camera and how we attack these scenes. But really, kapag nalalost kami, we just really have to look back and, ask our director, kung anong pwede or anong pwedeng gawin dito. And it's really mainly just that. So, yun.
And last question na rin, successful yung season 1, marami rin nag-abang na season 2. And yung Minamahal is a blockbuster hit. I think kung nagtagal siya ng 5 weeks sa mga sinihan. With that performance, meron bang pressure sa inyo knowing na kayo yung isa sa mga rising love teams of this year?
May pressure, oo. Pero tinatry ko siya i-set aside. Kasi hindi talaga ako hindi po ng tao na nag-work ng maayos kapag under pressure. So ang nilalagay ko sa utak ko na kailangan ko lang mag-enjoy. Tapos, ibigay yung best ko. Kasi pag binigay ko yung best ko, kahit anong outcome, I think okay na ako doon.
Yeah, yun nga din. Talagang it's all about really enjoying the process. Kasi I feel that kapag, whether any project you do, if everyone really is connecting and enjoying what they're doing and everyone's having a good time, feeling ko talaga makakita yan, nagka-translate yan sa screen. And I really believe in the whole process of collaborating with everyone and
Thank you.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat. Thank you. Now we are down to our last media friend. Let's have a TikTok content creator, Sab Santos. Hi there.
Hello. Hi everyone. So my first question is for Miss Lara. As a reader myself, sobrang dami naming inaabangan for this season, just like season 1. Is there a specific scene from book 2 na talagang inaabangan nyo to see kung paano nila gagampanan?
Yes, una is yung pag-aaway ng buong section. Gusto ko makita kung gaano kaseryoso yung cast sa role nila. As in, hindi naman ako aabang ng suntukan talaga. As in, makikita mo na kung mag-aaway-aaway talaga, gano'n. And also, of course, the remarkable line, I miss you. Yun, hihintay ko rin yun. And gusto ko rin makita yung emotions nila. Paiyakin si Ashley. Yun po.
Thank you. And then, next one is, of course, I want to congratulate everyone for a very blessed 2025. Sobrang laki ng blessings nyo. Ashton currently filming MMFF, Andres is in Bagets, Rabjel just finished shooting for A Werewolf Boy. I just want to ask, with this very tight schedule, how do you manage your work-life balance or ano yung ginagawa nyo during your free days?
During our free days, siguro kung na-memorize na namin lahat ng scripts or lahat ng dapat namin i-memorize, matutulog talaga para the next day, pag may work day na, makakapag-function kami ng maayos at may mabibigay kaming energy at mabibigay namin yung 100% namin.
Ako naman talagang, I believe na rest comes in different ways, Some of us like to sleep, a lot of us like to also work out. I believe it's about finding yung outlet mo, finding those windows kapag may free time ka, you'd like to do something that makes you feel fulfilled. And kapag, when you're fulfilled and you come to set, mas nagiging inspired ka to do well because you're recharged. So,
Ako din po, I'd like to rest lang when I have free time. And I take the time to really pray to God and spend more time with my family po.
Ako naman po paano ko nababalance, parang buhay ko na rin kasi yung trabaho ko, ganun ko siya tratuhin. Parang feeling ko pag hindi ako nagtatrabaho, parang mas nalulungkot pa ako pag di ako nagtatrabaho. So, buhay ko talaga siya. Ayun. So, balance talaga siya.
Okay, and then for my last question, we've seen the trailer naman, and then you have already shoot naman a few scenes. Is there a specific scene for the main cast na nakita nyo yung co-actor nyo or co-actress nyo na masabi kayo na grabe, ang galing nga ng umarte?
Andres po. Ang galing niya talaga. Kagabi may sinod po kami, di ba, direct? May sinod po kaming heavy scene. Grabe, ang galing ni Andres.
Wow. Nakatawa naman. Kung may scene na, alam mo, sa tingin ko talaga, I think I have to commend everyone in this cast really. Everyone really stepped it up this season, and I really believe that. I think it's because the idea then that we all came from a lot of work before coming into season 2, so parang naging mas nasanay na kami sa work, and we're a lot more comfortable, and I really have to commend everyone here that we all just really stepped it up, and I really believe that you guys will get to see that in season 2 po.
Lahat po, ramdam mo sa kanila lahat sila nag-improve kasi mas komportable na sila. Pero pinaka nakita ko talaga sa kanila po dalawa. Seryoso, parang nagulat po ako kay Ashton yung isang araw, may eksena kami. Sabi ko, tumatawa-tawa pa po siya bago mag-take, pero sobrang hirap po talaga ng eksena niya na parang luluha talaga siya na luluha. Tapos bigla umiiyak siya, nagulat na lang po ako sa kanya, parang walang actor's cue, lumalabas bigla yung luha sa mata niya. Tapos ang galing, marami. Tapos si Dres naman, parang kahit anong eksena po niya ngayon, parang kaya-kaya na niya. Kasi parang nung season 1, parang palagi tayo nagpa-practice, di ba? Puro practice, gano'n. Tapos ngayon, ramdam mo po kay Dres talaga na parang pagdating niya sa taping, game siya lagi, parang ready na siya. Tapos yung Tagalog niya, sobrang nag-improve po talaga yung Tagalog niya. Nung isang araw kausap ko siya, dire-diretso Tagalog. Di ba? Yun po.
Okay, thank you. That would be all po.
Alright, maraming salamat po guys. That wraps up our Q&A session. Palakpak naman natin lahat ng mga nagtanong at participate sa ating very insightful question and answer portion. But now, guys, bago natin i-wrap up itong buong pangyayaring ito, let us all watch once again the trailer. I think is it gonna be your first time to watch this, guys?
Yes!
Okay, guys. Let's watch again the trailer of Ang Mutya. Okay? Ang Mutya in Section E. Ladies and gentlemen, eyes on the screen.
Okay, JJ. Gagawin natin ang tama. Daming nangyari simula na isuot ko tong uniform na to. Kung titingnan, parang walang nagbago sa amin.
Uy, welcome back, class! Class 1 gabi! Ako na palaban next mo pa. Sumalit ba?
Makasama, Jay. Pagtsatsaga naman namin yung kaasiman mo.
Jasper, Jean, Mariano, Watson.
Oo, naman din.
What's wrong? Nandiyan kita.
Ang sakit.
Follow your heart. Remember, you're mine.
Gago!
One profanity. One
ano? Bakit mo pa ako sinundo? Nag-bike naman ako.
Siyempre, Beyonce Duis. Alam ko naguguluhan ka sa feelings mo. Pero maghihintay ako, Jay, kahit gaano katagal. Please don't close off your heart. Hana ko pa rin piliin mo sa uli. Masyado ka naka-touch kay JJ, ah.
Ang hirap may love, no?
Nahihirapan ka? Eh, dalawa ngayon nakakagusto sa'yo.
May Yuri ka na, may Kiefer ka pa.
She agreed to be my fiancé. Katuusin ako pa dapat nagdidemand sa'yo, di ba?
Sorry, ano ba?
Actually po, Mrs. Watson po dapat.
Pero sa lahat, ito na yata ang pinakamalala.
I'm not giving up on you, Jay. Paglalaban kita.
Game on.
Hanggang kailan niyo ba balak lukuhin si Jay, ha?
Wow! Kung makipag-banding kay JJ, parang wala ka na.
Ano nangyayari? Bakit ka nagkakagulo?
Kayo naman ni Kiefer?
Hindi!
Paano si Yuri?
Landiin mo na lahat ng Section E para maganda. Total, wala ka naman pinagkaiba kay Ella. I'm returning her to you. She doesn't belong in Section E.
Ang gusto na naman dito. O ikaw, di ba knight in shining armor ka yan? Ano nangyari?
Stop it, Aris.
Dahil lang ako lang sa sorry.
Panigurado, mahaba-haba yung listahan na kailangan pagsarihan. Sabi mo na, si Aris, yung...
I don't care. I don't have feelings for any of them. Sa'yo lang.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Palakpakan natin the official trailer of Ang Motiana Section E Season 2, The Dark Side. Wow! Grabe, aramdam na ito ang excitement ng cast, honestly. It's so beautifully cinematic. Guys, parang paka naman natin. Direk, Peterson Vargas, and of course the cast of Ang Motiana Section E. Before we finally wrap up, guys, picture muna tayo as a group. Lahatan na tayo dito. Can we occupy this space over here for a quick photo opportunity for our media friends and our friends online watching. Ayan. Maraming salamat. That was a very beautiful trailer. Grabe. Justin, how do you feel about it, the trailer? Ganda, no? Solid. Again, maraming salamat, guys. That concludes our media conference for Ang Motiana Section E, The Dark Side. Thank you to everyone who joined us today. Maraming salamat. Our esteemed media partners, creators, fans, and the entire team behind the series. Again, do not forget to download the VigoOne application and subscribe, or we also stream via website. It's at www.vigo1.ph para sure na mapanood yung Motiana Section E, The Dark Side exclusively on VigoOne this coming. Again, guys, this coming December 4, 2025. Ayan, picture muna tayo, guys. Eyes sa center muna tayo mag-focus. 1, 2, 3, smile. 1, 2, 3, smile. Perfect. How about we favor to our right? Favor to our right, please. Smile. 1, 2, 3. Picture. Perfect. How about to our left? Smile. Boom, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Palakpakan natin the cast of Ang Motiana Section E, The Dark Side. Woohoo! Catch Ang Motiana Section E episode by subscribing to VigoOne for only 99 pesos per month, 269 for 3 months, 499 for 6 months, and for 1 whole year, it's gonna be 949. Our media partners, maraming salamat as well. PBO Una Carito, Viva Cinema, Masayang Balik-Balikan, TMC Tagline Movie Channel, Celestial Movies Pinoy, the biggest stars, biggest blockbusters, Sari Channel, maraming salamat. Again, sa inyong lahat, are you guys happy? Are you guys happy? We are all happy here. Maraming salamat. This has been your host, CJ Vicencio. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for more exciting updates. We will see you all soon. Have a great day, everyone. Ingat po kayo lahat. God bless you all.